Or this TV show.
And we're live in a new scenery. Very orange here. But welcome back to another episode of Do You Remember This Movie?
Yeah! TV show.
Sphincter says what? No. Hey, Cam. Hey, Trent.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I mean, it's a new year. It's 2026. There's no way this can air in the past. So unless we wait until 2027, then this is completely null. Anyways. Yeah, we're back with our first movie of the year, and I'm sure Cam is super excited to talk to us about it, huh, Cam?
Oh, yeah. It's time for The Synopsis with Cam.
All right, the movie we are reviewing, tonight, The Man from Earth. An archaeologist, psychiatrist, biologist, caveman, art historian, and young woman walk into a bar. We all know the punchline, brothers.
I'm waiting for it. Someone tell me. The Man from Earth. Is it The Man from Earth, or is it just Man from Earth?
Man from Earth, because you need to get that guy's name in there. It's
Jerome Bixby.
John Carpenter's Man from Earth.
Yeah. I like how he's standing on the surface of the Earth. That's where, people like to stand while they're on Earth. But I could tell you who was in this movie.
Sure.
I love doing this. This is like my favorite part of the whole podcast right here. Right when he hits the music. Are you guys familiar with who Tony Todd is?
No.
No, I'll tell you. He's been on various episodes of Star Trek, but he played the character Dan in this movie. And what's funny is that at one part in the movie, he goes, "I'm going to go home and watch Star Trek." He's also Candyman.
Oh, yeah, he was Candyman. Oh, wait, we've said it twice.
Cam?
Guys,
Camdy Man? Can we say that?
I need to go grab some candy, man.
Oh no.
Camdy Man. That's what I'm gonna start calling you. Can't cut it out. Okay, done. Next we have I guess we would call him the lead main character, John, played by David Lee Smith, which Trent probably remembers him from being in A Walk to Remember with Mandy Moore.
Yeah.
He wasn't the main character.
No.
I don't even know which role he was in, but that's how you and I remember. We watched that together, didn't we?
When she died, she went to heaven and met him.
I got you. Next, I've never done this before, but I am the cast and crew guy. So Jill Kilber was the costume designer. I just really liked their get up. Like, it honestly looked like they showed up on set and that's what they wore. That's what they wore when they filmed. But I wanted to mention her because she was also the costume designer on a wonderful movie called Wet Hot American Summer. And I thought
Nice. Nice.
And so we've got a costume designer in the cast and crew. And that's all.
And
that's all.
I was the location scout for all the various locations filmed in the movie. Yeah, that's good. It's nice to know that there were some other people in this movie.
Well, right. I mean,
Well, does it say where the iconic set is located? Like, where was it filmed?
Honestly, I was trying.
It was Jerome Bixby's cabin.
I mean, spoiler, it was filmed on Earth. I think. Maybe not. 3485 Pine Peterson Road, Argra Dulce, California.
Oh, we knew they were from California because they all have California plates.
Yes, they did. We could go there if you want sometime.
Yeah, maybe we'll do like a man on the street interview. Do you remember the Man on Earth?
We should start going to the filming locations of the movies that we review.
Yeah, and then do these live from location.
Yeah, redo them, but
And then
that's what I have.
And then Jerome Bixby would still be there, just seeing if anybody shows up.
He's still hanging out there.
Well, this would be one movie that we could actually probably do all of the characters for.
Yeah,
like we could all just cast ourselves as a different character.
No, I know, and I can do all the dialogue right now from beginning to end. I have it all recited. It's like, hey, I'm this. No, you're not. No, you're not. Yes, I am.
Yes,
let
I
me
am.
tell you why. Well, let me tell you why that's impossible. Well, then let me tell you why anything's possible.
Ooh. Or the Socratic questions. Where were you on this day last year? Ooh.
I love that. Yeah.
Shit.
Where were you in whatever year?
Yeah.
I don't know. Where were you last week? Good point.
Yeah. So we're not going to get to our reviews just yet, but one of us didn't like this movie as much as the others.
We'll find out at the end. Stay tuned.
Let's throw some clips. So this is a little bit of a longer clip, but I just want to, this really is the movie, in my opinion. So just watch.
Trent, we're not seeing anything.
Are we supposed to see something?
No, this is what happened in the
oh my goodness.
majority of the movie.
You got us good.
Yeah,
he did.
Got us good, just like the main character got his friends pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, to pull the curtain back a little bit, I could see the cursor moving. Like I'm like, but I don't see anything or hear anything. It's just a still image. Well played, Trent.
Yeah, that's the entire movie. Is just these people are just sitting around and nothing happens. Here I'll even put what if you wanted all of the movie in one clip, it's right here.
So you were Jesus.
That's the whole movie.
So
it's just a bunch of uncomfortable people just uncomfortably sitting and then just going, oh, so you're Jesus? But I will show some actual clips here. So here's how the movie starts. Dude's a professor, I guess, and these are all professors at the same university or whatever, community college. I don't know what they're doing. And he ran out on his going away party, and they all followed him to his cabin, as one does. They all showed up in the same car, by the way, right?
Okay.
So all but 3 are in this car, right? So Candyman showed up in this Audi right here, and then everybody else was in this Taurus or whatever it is, right? And I just want to show this. My main point of showing this is not only to show who gets out of the car, but also this guy is just the worst. Just the worst. If I had a friend who talked he talks like a carnival barker from the 1920s.
Yeah, he's great. He's hilarious. And also when he got out of the car with 2 women, I'm like, of course this guy has a harem.
Would you like to tell us what the hell that was all about?
I don't like goodbyes.
Kind of the point of a goodbye party, John. Went to a certain amount of trouble, you know. Could at least stayed a few minutes. Huh?
Okay.
You could win a stuffed bear. Come on over.
Eat some of the food we so feverishly prepared.
I apologize, Harry.
Why are you moving so quickly? You only resigned a couple of days ago.
You got the history chair at Stanford.
I wish.
Well, taquitos, chicken wings, roasty toasties, and beef.
Step right up, people. Ladies and
Fun
gentlemen.
fact,
Time, we'd have done some
he was also in Star Trek.
That he was.
Keep that going for a while here.
He played the guy with the annoying voice. Like, that was
Yes.
his official character.
From 2001 to 2005.
a little more
That was his
grandiose.
canonical name there. Anyway, all right. I just wanted to show that, I had a feeling that I was gonna be not on the same page as you guys about what this movie is. I felt that it was absolutely dumbed down, forcing this in your face type of writing, to be honest. I like so much so that this character gives our guy, he tells all these people that he's been around for 14,000 years and that he's a caveman. And so as that starts, this guy shows up on a motorcycle with a student, by the way, and nobody has a problem with it. Nobody thinks what.
Well, they also even make mention that she had previously dated John.
Oh, I didn't catch that, but
there's you remember her, right? And he's like, absolutely, and like gives her like a little kiss on the hand.
But we also know she's not 21.
True.
She can't drink.
Yeah,
right?
because she can't drink.
Yeah.
But I just want to show this dumb scene. He gives him a book.
Parallels to early man Arthur M. Jenkins, publisher.
Man in a cave, this all fit. Like, okay, I'll just say it right now. Here's what
say it.
Okay, let's talk about Forrest Gump for a second. Okay, so Forrest Gump, it's a grand-esque movie and all that, but it gets silly midway through it because there's no way this guy has affected that many things. There's just no way. You're just one person. There's no way that you made the smiley face. There's no way that you invented the bumper sticker that says "shit happens." There's no way that you met Elvis and 3 presidents and you helped fund Apple. Like, there's just no way that this person is this many things. That's what the problem is with this movie. This guy is too many things. There's the world is too big for him to be the sole contributor of every historical event, right? And then, which is even stupider, is that it's just also such a small world that this dude wrote a book about cavemen and he handed it to a caveman. That's ridiculous.
Cam, what were you gonna say?
Well, no, I think that Forrest Gump is much more ridiculous because he was also world ping pong champion. And he lived one lifetime, and he also won, I believe, a college football championship with Alabama. So that's a little bit, and he served in Vietnam.
Yeah, but how do we know that John and Forrest Gump aren't
the same person? Guy. What if that was a big reveal instead of Jesus? I want to end the conversation, guys. I was Tom Hanks.
I was Tom Hanks. Yeah.
They all just get super mad about it.
I would like Forrest Gump to be my chemistry teacher, though. Mama always said there's a periodic table. Anyway. All right. So, yeah, this is our under 21-year-old hanging out with a much more than 40-year-old. And everybody's down with it. He was her student. Or
currently is?
Or she was his student. I think I said that backwards. Yeah, currently. Yep. Yeah, weird scene. All right.
Parrish. I read and write another. Why did you do that?
I want to see how fast you were. Check your reflexes.
I don't have eyes in the back of my head. I can't hear a flea walking. I am not in any way Superman.
So, yeah, he's not Superman. I wish this story was about like a Superman. But I do want to just take a second to bring us to our sponsor for the day. It's actually ABC Television.
Okay.
We couldn't get Johnny Walker.
Take heart, America. At last, help is on the way. He may be unable to leap tall buildings in a single bound. He may be slower than a speeding bullet, and he may be less powerful than a locomotive. But he's working on it.
Butterfingers.
Give the poor guy a chance. He's just getting started.
Good God, Ralph. Superpowers.
But when he gets it going, there's no stopping him. Make way for the greatest American hero. He's coming to save us this Wednesday.
Starring William Catt. And you might know William Catt from such movies as this one.
Oh,
everyone's favorite character.
Anyway, William Catt was the greatest American hero.
Cam, to your point, I honestly thought was it Johnny Walker? You said,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I thought they would be phoning us for to be a sponsor, but it sounds like ABC got to us first. So thank you, ABC.
I did look up Johnny Walker Green Label, see if there was a commercial. There's like 400 videos of reviews on YouTube of people reviewing the liquor, but I couldn't find a commercial. I think Johnny Walker's a little classier than just like straight up advertisement, you know, like
just word of mouth.
You gotta be someone.
Yeah.
I like that the annoying guy is like, it comes in green.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
He also said that he was a black belt. I don't believe him.
Yeah, second degree black belt.
Yeah, I don't believe him at all.
He also said he said one other thing that made me reminiscent because I haven't heard anybody say this in so long. I'll show you. I'll show you what he says. I
got it. Oh, Jesus.
Smooth demonstration, Harry.
Sit on it, Dan.
Sit on it?
Yeah. I haven't heard that since I was like 12.
Because you know what? Because it reminds me of Happy Days, right? Because that's what they said on Happy Days. Anyway, that was the insult in Happy Days.
Quick question for Cam though. In 2007, how old were you?
2007, I would have been probably 12.
Perfect. So you haven't heard that since you were 12. That came out in 2007.
Nice.
Hey, I thought that was pretty good.
In 2007, I would have been 13,900.
No, Trent, you're supposed to say. Well, I guess Corey just asked the question, didn't he? Where were you 12 weeks and 5 days ago?
Oh, the condescension in the movie just transcends to the viewer.
And it's the funny thing is that it happens like over a dozen times.
Yes.
I think. That's his just like he's clearly like a philosophy or history professor because he's just asking the dumbest questions back at them.
I thought it was chemistry.
Oh, I thought that he was chemistry professor at the end of the movie when.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, we can't touch on that.
Well,
Spoilers.
John's done them all, so.
Yeah. He's got 10
he's got
degrees,
every
10 PhDs.
Yeah.
I don't remember
most of them in Unga and Bunga.
Yep.
I don't remember what my next clip is. Oh yeah, the charity guys coming to get all the stuff.
Yeah. And they just continue their conversation.
Yeah.
Come in.
John Oldman?
Yes.
Charity now. We're here to pick up the furniture.
It's all yours.
Here, take this chair. I'm gonna go.
Like, how awkward is it walking into that?
You're donating it? Everything?
I'll get more.
Do you always travel this light?
It's the only way to move.
These people are pretty nosy. Like,
Yeah, they really are.
Like,
This is your coworker. It's not like your childhood friend.
Unless you like, why are you telling us all this? Because it seems like I can't escape telling you all this because you guys keep asking so many stupid questions.
Yeah,
right? It like they kind of brought it on themselves here.
To me, this entire time, I would just be like, dude, this is awesome. Like, can we continue? Can we stay in touch? Like, I want to be your friend.
That's the only contribution that the annoying guy has is he's just like, let's keep it rolling, man. I got this Johnny Walker Green label.
Yeah, dude.
This
Like,
guy's telling me a whack ass story about being 14,000 years old.
I kind of would have been like that. I'd have been like, fill me back up. Let's keep this story going.
Yeah.
This is extremely interesting. I don't believe any of it, but let's roll with it.
Well, I just want to show.
Since you may not die, while me most assuredly will, there must be a reason for that, no? Perhaps you are an expert.
And the moving guys are just in the background. Like, so here's my thought. So listen to this little bit here.
That's it, Mr. Oldman. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah, that's it, Mr. Oldman. There's like 400 boxes still. There's like, we got to get out of this place.
Yeah.
These people, they finished off a bottle of Johnny Walker Green, and they're talking about dying and 1400 years old and cavemen and this is Buddha. And
what I was going to ask you guys, what do you think the car ride back to where they're going is? The charity guys, like
Dude,
they get in the go, they look at each other kind of like, did you? Yeah, let's just go.
We just come from a vampire's house. I think we got vampire furniture. But like, how many like broken households do they go into, like where it's still husband and wife, like divorced? You know, they're just like, oh, it's just some drunk professors. It's fine. They were doing a thought experiment.
Oh, I would like to be a fly on the wall during that conversation in the car.
Well, being a fly on the wall in this cabin, listening to all this stuff is pretty much what this movie is. But I try to remember what the scenes are here.
I mean, they're all the same scene.
Yeah, no. So we get, we have to take a break from all the drama and get a little bit of comedy. So this guy tells a joke, and it's hilarious.
Right.
I almost peed myself listening to this joke.
No, John, I have a charade, and it is just for you. All right? Sandy, come here. No, come on.
They've also
Okay,
made
this
this
one's
joke
for you.
3
All right.
times in this movie so
Ready?
far. This is the 4th one.
My first wedding?
There you go.
Ouch.
Very good.
It doesn't they make the same joke earlier, like the Christian lady, the art historian, is like, oh, don't you want to bonk me on the head and drag me to the bedroom? And he's like, be better if you're conscious.
Yep.
Yes, I remember that.
Jesus, dude.
And their relationship is a little suspect though too, because she says later they're like, what's wrong? And she's like, my absolute best friend is just disappeared. Well, wait. What?
Oh yeah.
What happened between you two?
Well, and then she's the one who like passionately kisses him at the end of the movie too. It's like,
well, I also kiss my coworkers on the lips, but but they kiss back. They kiss back as passionately as I.
And if they don't, you got your big stick in the corner.
Yeah.
I just still can't get over how upset Art got about all of this. Like he got mad. He got the most mad out of anybody. Like he called this guy over here. Like, hey, you got to get over here right now, man.
Yeah, he's crazy. Bring the paddy wagon.
You know our lunch conversations about how we always wanted to murk a caveman? I finally got the opportunity, bud.
So he comes over here with a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, I don't know what John is doing.
So I don't understand where they got the idea that he can't die at all.
Right.
Like, I get that he's ageless, but I mean, this is like kind of like that scene in Unbreakable where the kid is putting the gun at Bruce Willis. Like, it's going to bounce off of you. You can't die. That's not what this is. He's never, ever said that he is invincible, that he can't get shot. He just hasn't
I gotta
been.
say, it's a pretty good track record being alive for 14,000 years
and never getting killed
and not getting shot or just a horrible freak accident.
Well, he was crucified.
No, but they said that it was with ropes.
With ropes, yep.
Yeah, and then he also says that he learned how to lower his heartbeat or whatever so he could fake like he was dead. Like, basically, this is like the most blasphemous movie ever made. For the viewers here, here's if I haven't said it yet, he was trained and taught by Buddha. He was with Christopher Columbus on the Mayflower.
No, he chose not to go because he was scared that they would fall off the end of the earth.
Yeah,
Van Gogh specifically gave him a painting, and then all of Christianity is a misunderstanding. It was him, and he tried to explain to people that it was all just an act, and they didn't believe him. And then they decided to make the Bible and all these other things based on him, and that's what causes the stir around here. So here's the last scene. And this is just where it goes just off the rails for me. Like I was hoping for a big build up, and this wasn't what we got.
Oh, John Oldman. What other pun names have you used?
Lots. John Paley for John Paleolithic.
Hilarious.
John Savage. Got really crazy about 60 years ago.
How is John Savage a pun?
When I was teaching at Harvard, I was John Thomas Partee. John T. Partee.
Okay, so he goes to each place for 10 years until, because he can't stick around for more than 10 years because then people will notice he hasn't aged. So he kind of just like jumps ship after 10 years. And so what this guy realizes is this is his father. But they've been working together for 10 years. You wouldn't notice that somebody that you work with looks a lot like your dad. Like, you just wouldn't notice that. And,
specifically that he doesn't age. He's looked like this for 14,000 years.
Yeah. And it just doesn't make sense. And also, they try to fix it. They try to fix the hole here because he was like, Gruber, did your mother remarry? Like, they have to put that in there, or else it breaks the whole thing up because it's like, why? How did you not notice his last name? But yeah, Will's last name is Gruber because his mother remarried. But anyway, there's a guy named John that looks like your dad, and your dad was named John. Like, I don't know if you would have immediately assumed that 60 years ago that was your that's your dad. But wouldn't you be like, you could be a cousin of mine?
Well, and mom probably has a photo, right?
Yeah.
Well, they do not to like. It's all the plot holes are very lazily patched up in this movie, but
sure.
Earlier he does when the psychiatrist is like grilling him, he asks if he remembers anything about his father, and he kind of like turns it back at him, and he's like, "Of course not. I don't remember anything about my father," which kind of foreshadows this, but like, I get your point, Trent. Like, yeah, wouldn't it at least be like a long lost cousin? Also, maybe all of these people are his descendants.
Well,
they really are.
Well, this just brings me back to my thing. So this guy was mistaken as Jesus. He hung out with Buddha, hung out with Christopher Columbus, hung out with Van Gogh, did all of these things. And it just happens to be that not only does he live in the same town as one of his kids, not only does he work at the same place as one of his kids showed up to his party and became the biggest drama queen of all and tried to shoot him, and then had this big reveal that only was in happenstance that he happened to walk out as he said one of his many aliases that he had. That's just too... I guess he must be Jesus, because that was a miracle that this happened.
I get it.
And then this miracle has a cost.
Boston? 60 years ago? John Partee?
All right, we're going to skip ahead. Because then he has a heart attack and dies.
Gruber, she remarried?
As one does.
You abandoned us.
Sorry, I had to move on. You know that. I left enough.
Johnny Walker 1, Professor 0.
Johnny Willie, always cold. Never could stand the cold.
Wait, you had a beer?
Yeah, used it to see if it was real.
Wait, you had a beard. It can't be you.
I love you used to pull on it, see if it was real.
And there he goes.
Stay in touch, Dr. Oldman, in case there are any questions.
I'll be back for the funeral.
Miss.
All right, and then here's my biggest problem with the entire movie. So he walks out to go get into his truck because he's got to go. It's time to move on. He's been there for 10 years. Got to go, right? And earlier they have a conversation about like, could you love me? And he's like, I can only love somebody for 10 years and I got to go. That's just the way I do things. And she's like, well, my parents, they only lasted, 3 years or whatever. So, that's you never know what's going to come up. I'll take 10 years because I love you so much. I didn't understand that, but it's even worse here is she rode with the annoying guy and the lady that kisses people on the lips. She rode there with them and they all left. So he like not only leaves, he just shuts the lights off and leaves her in the cabin, right? The only other vehicle that is dead guys. And I bet his
free car.
Well, I bet his keys are in his dead pockets too. So, but anyway,
crash.
So she decides to go with him. Dead guy's car.
Do a John Madden outline.
So,
this is a car of a dead man.
So what I'm getting at is like, it breaks his own pattern of the 10 years because he's been with this woman for 10 years and now he's going to leave her. And by the way, he was like, how is she going to get home? But does he go with her now for another 10 years or does he completely break the cycle altogether and because he's now going to be with her for 20 years, right? Anyway,
well, yeah, you just got to watch the post-credit scene, dude. You didn't clip the post-credit scene?
No, what's the post-credit scene?
It's them with a happy family, and it was the pilot for a sitcom on ABC. ABC, the best network comedies in the nation.
TGI Fridays. So there, ladies and gentlemen, was the movie K-Pax.
Except without the bananas.
Anyway,
have you ever seen K-Pax?
It's the same movie as this.
Yeah,
except for the problem, the thing with K-Pax is that at the very end, he could have been an alien. He could have been like that because he disappears, right? This, no, they just blatantly said no. He is. Everything he's been saying has been true. That's his kid. He just died, and he's sad about it. He's even going to go to the guy's funeral. He wouldn't. A lying guy wouldn't go to that guy's funeral. He pointed a gun at him.
You think Art is upset now? Wait till he finds out that that dude died and that was his son, and he shows up to his funeral. Oh, I want to see that. Art would be like, "You shouldn't be here. That would be good.
I'm the only immoral character in this entire room. I'm dating a 12-year-old, but you are a bad man."
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you used to date her. Well, when you're 14,000 years old, what's the difference between 12 and
16? They're all younger than you by many years.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go first.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm gonna give this movie a 2. I'll say this: I read many places that says it's a cult classic, so I wore my cult shirt.
Nice.
But
there you go.
But it's
But you couldn't find Sanctuary.
I thought this was I just thought this was a kind of a snooze fest and kind of preachy and
it was preachy for sure.
Yeah, and that's it.
So this review though says, make absolutely certain you do not miss this film. Well, I think I saw another one that says a movie for people who aren't afraid to use their brains. These are the 10 out of 10s. Now let's go down to the ones. I am honestly confused why this movie is so popular. Fossilize this deep in earth. You've got to be kidding me. You cannot be serious. 8 out of 10, really? So there's definitely
mixed bag.
Yeah. And you fall at the 2, where that's right in the middle.
It wasn't it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but as I said before we started, I see that this is also a play. I think it would work much better as a play.
I can see that, and yeah.
But as a movie, you're just like, ugh, what are they?
I'm going halfway. That's where I'm going. Meet me halfway. No, I'm going. Is that what they said? Yeah,
Meet
I'm
me
going halfway.
halfway.
I'm giving it a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I found myself kind of zoning into some of the conversation, but definitely when that would happen, I would get lost and say, "Wait, what? No, this is dumb." Then I'd be like, "Well, okay," and then I just started laughing about how, like I've said 1,000 times on this podcast, how funny it was that he got so mad. I just couldn't fathom why are you so upset about this? He's just telling you something. Who cares? Well, I'm gonna die and you're not. Okay, go cry about it, dude. He's Jesus, man. What do you expect?
And you might die today.
Yeah, because Anyways, they did make a second movie of this, just to let everybody know that.
And the character of Will is not in it. I checked.
Cam.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I would have given it an 8, but one of the first lines in the movie is that in the cabin, he says the electricity's on, but the gas is off.
Yeah.
And then they proceed to sit by a gas fireplace for the entirety of the film. So that's a big point reduction for me. I like movies like this though, like where you just sit and like watch people talk for 90 to.
But did they
120 minutes?
Did they ever put a log on?
No, it's
didn't?
clearly a gas.
Well, I mean,
fireplace.
I saw that too, and I was thinking that I'm like, that's not.
Yeah, they don't even break the illusion of the movie magic. Like, oh, we got to put another log on.
Great catch though, because I do remember that line.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed, I'm not trying to interrupt, but maybe this can pile on to Cam's thoughts here, is that I also, he says that he's going to keep the couch to the charity guys, right? The donation guys. He says he's going to keep the couch, but then he leaves the couch.
Yeah.
Like, don't say
Maybe
something out loud.
he was leaving it there. I don't know.
For the next caveman that lives there?
Yeah.
There's only one
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
There's only one Jesus.
There were funny parts. My favorite part was my wife went to go take a shower because she was over it, like done. She's like, "Oh, he's been there for the first cave painting. He's been there for traveling around the Mediterranean and everything." And then she showered, came back out. And I'm like, "Guess what? He's Jesus now." And she's like, "No way." And got sucked right back in. It was fun. It was fun to watch. And also shout out to my coworker who just told me to watch this, and the whole time he had the biggest shit-eating grin on his face, like because he heard we had a podcast about movies, and he's like, "Oh, I got a good one for you." And I was like, I can't wait to just go into this blind, just like the other guys, and see how we react. But I had a good time.
So you had just seen it for the first time as well.
Yeah, I saw it this week. Yeah, first time.
So I do want to let you guys know the reason why they took the out and put Jerome's name up there is because this was his last work before he died.
Or did he?
Isn't that funny how? Or did he die? Or did he just move on to be like a director in a different country?
Yeah, he can only be a director for 10 years at a time with this name. Now he's Jerome Partee.
They also filmed the entire movie on 2 Panasonic DVX100 camcorders.
You can tell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. It looks like a sci-fi movie.
Well, no. Towards the end there, when it's all grainy. It's in the dark,
and the coloration on their faces gets all messed up.
Yeah. There's some problems there. I don't mind that. I'm not going to make it lose points for the equipment used on the movie. Right, just for the plot itself.
Last fact I'm going to give you: Candyman was the first person actually cast in this movie.
Oh, did you notice that early in the movie he was writing in a notebook, and at the end of the movie, it was the Bible?
No, okay,
Really?
no. So you see him flipping through the Bible the whole movie, and I'm wondering if he's fact checking the guy.
It's gotta be right.
And he had like a little pen in his hand too. I'm like, is he writing? Is he like annotating the Bible? Being like,
he's going through and crossing out Jesus and writing John.
John.
He's editing it. Oh my gosh. Okay. On that note, thanks for the recommendation, Cam. Hey, you guys have a wonderful night, and thanks everybody for hanging out with us on another episode of Do You Remember This Movie?
Or this TV
or
show.
this Messiah.
Or this TV show.
Oh. So, you were Jesus.